A couple months ago, Michael Jordan stated that in the current NBA, only two teams are good while the other 28 teams are garbage. And the reason he has stated this is, in the past 3 NBA seasons, only 2 teams have made the NBA Finals. And this was the first time in NBA history that the same 2 teams made the NBA Finals 3 years in a row. And today I will be explaining how this came to be and the rise of the modern super team. Now, can people say that Michael Jordan played on his own super team? Yes, but the nature of super teams have changed. In the 90s, the Chicago Bulls played together from when they were first rookies, and after many years of failure, they finally broke through and won a championship. Today, super teams are built through trades, or either they come together in the off-season and the players decide themselves to create their own super team. And in the year prior to the super team being created, there were so many teams in the league who could compete for a championship. Now that is no longer true. In this speech, all the statistics I'll be using will be coming from Basketball Reference. And the super team era started with the 2007 offseason when the Boston Celtics traded for 2 franchisee players to pair with another franchisee player of their own, which it got accelerated in the 2010 offseason when LeBron James decided to sign with the Miami Heat, and culminated last year when Kevin Durant joined his rival team. And when the Celtics traded for their franchisee players, people doubted whether or not they could win a championship, because this was the first time this experiment was happening, taking 3 franchisee players who in the past were stars of their own team and mixing them together. And it turned out to work spectacularly well. They won 66 games in the regular season and won the championship. According to SB Nation, their net rating was the highest of any NBA team in the past 10 years prior to that. And the Los Angeles Lakers, seeing their success throughout that season, traded for their own star, Pau Gasol, to pair with that year's most valuable player, Kobe Bryant. And while they lost in that year's NBA Finals, they realized how close they had come and traded for another star, Ron Artest. And his acquisition put them over the top and helped them beat the Celtics, meaning that the Celtics and Lakers went 1-1 in the NBA Finals. Other superstars such as LeBron James, seeing that while they could compete with the Celtics and Lakers, they could never beat them, so they realized they had to create their own super team. So in the 2010 offseason, he joined with another superstar, Dwayne Wade, to create his own super team in the Miami Heat. And over the next 4 years, they made the NBA Finals all 4 times, including winning 2 championships. Eventually, injuries whittled that super team out, and they collapsed in their last season, and LeBron James joined a new super team with his old team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And along with Kyrie Irving, they made the NBA Finals twice in the next 2 years, and winning the finals once, and in the only year they lost, it happened because Kyrie Irving got injured in the NBA Finals, breaking up the super team that season. This meant Kevin Durant, a superstar himself, seeing that there was no way he could get past this hump, joined with his rival team, an unprecedented move in the 2016 offseason, where he decided to sign with the Golden State Warriors. He and Stephen Curry, who played for the number 1 and number 2 team in their conference the year prior, decided to team up to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that experiment turned out to be a spectacular success. They won 68 games out of 82 in the regular season and breezed through the playoffs, setting an NBA record for best winning percentage in NBA history. Their record was they won 16 games and only lost 1. And in the vast majority of the 16 games, no team could even compete with them, let alone beat them. This is why Michael Jordan said what he said, in that only 2 teams in the NBA are good while the other 28 teams are garbage. And while this started with the 2007 Celtics, when they were playing, teams could still compete with them. And it got less and less over the years. When the Miami Heat created their super team, the competition dropped, and then it finally culminated this past season when the only 2 teams could compete for an NBA Finals. Whether or not you believe this change is good or not is your opinion, but what people cannot deny is the nature of the NBA has changed. Thank you.